Coming up on Sports Weekly, the San Gorgonio boys soccer team had not one, but two championship matches in the span of 1 week, and it was against the same team, Victor Valley. Could they win a Southern Section and a Southern California title in the same week? We've got those highlights, plus we'll step inside with the SBVC men's basketball team trying to punch their ticket to the Elite Eight for the second consecutive season. Meanwhile, Cal State San Bernardino men's basketball is your CC2A champions, and they are headed to the West Regional this upcoming week. We'll also talk some San Gorgonio boys basketball with their head coach Dalton Martin. The Spartans coming off a big season, which included a CIF playoff run. We got that and a whole lot more on this edition of Sports Weekly on IEMG, and it starts right now. Hey, what is up, everybody? Welcome to Sports Weekly on IEMG. I am your host, Pep Fernandez. We appreciate you tuning in. Before we get to the great highlights and interviews, make sure you subscribe to the IE Media Group YouTube channel. And we start with San Gorgonio boys soccer. San G, over the course of 1 week, played in 2 championship matches. The CIF Southern Section Championship match in Division 6. And then, less than a week later, they took on Victor Valley for the second time in the CIF Division 5 SoCal Regional Championship. And that's where we start because it was the most recent match. This past Saturday night at San Gorgonio High School, it was Victor Valley and San G Part 2. I don't want to give away what happened in the CIF Southern Section match, but you probably already know. Here in the rematch, though, was Victor Valley and San G going head-to-head. 9th minute of the match in the D5 SoCal Regional, and it's Damian Guzman finding the back of the net for the Spartans to give them the 1-0 lead on the Jackrabbits. It would stay that way until the second half. Corner kick, Ezekiel Soto puts it in the net. The Victor Valley goalkeeper got some gloves on it, but it's in for the goal. Soto scores, and it makes it 2-zip. San G on top, and really that would be it. San Gorgonio would hold on against Victor Valley, and there they are, the D5 Southern California champions. After the match, head coach Adrian Villalobos talked about what a great year it's been, and man, to cap it off, their final match of the year as Division 5 Southern California Regional Champions.
Oh yeah, we've had a lot of shutouts, but definitely the biggest of the season. You know, our plan was to shut them out. Honestly, we said we're going to score. We'll find a way to score it. We just got to keep them from scoring, and that's what we did. And their goalkeeper had a great game. I mean, what a great team over there. I told my team before the game, I told them, hey, we're the better team. We're the more talented team. The only way they're going to beat us is to out-hustle us. And they hustle, man. They hustle, but we matched them. We matched them, and the better soccer paid off at the end.
So the Spartans officially finished the season at 29 wins, 3 losses, 1 draw. Now, we mentioned Victor Valley and San G played twice in the span of 1 week. That's because the CIF Southern Section Division 6 championship match was postponed from the previous Saturday to actually this past Monday on February 27th. So they played on Monday night, February 27th, for the Southern Section title. And then, 5 nights later, they played again for the Southern California Championship. San G winning the SoCal title by a score of 2-0. And then they also won 1-0 for the Division 6 Southern Section Championship. And it was cold that night. It was really wet. It only took 1 goal, and it was Jamil Gutierrez. We had it live on IEMG. Check it out.
Again, Soto and the Spartans trying to push it up. Here they come. Up ahead, Gutierrez gets around the defender. Right-footed shot, and in! Jamil Gutierrez! The goal score for San Gorgonio. And the Spartans take a 1-0 lead.
So that was Gutierrez with the only goal in the match. There's the Spartans celebrating their first ever CIF Southern Section Championship in school history. And as we just saw, the week got even better for the Spartans as they also won the Southern California title in Division 5. Here's Jamil Gutierrez and Coach Villalobos after that title.
Everything. I mean, you know, hearing the crowd go crazy and after the game, you know, everybody going crazy, it's undescribable, you know. Coming back from an injury and being able to, you know, bless a team like this. But, yeah, I mean, I have all the emotions, you know, every emotion that you could think of is, you know, going through my system right now, but I don't know, I can't describe it. You know, we were in the locker room. I remember this. We were not locker room. We were in a meeting, and they were talking about the ones that were here before us. You know how they came to the final, and unfortunately they couldn't make it. You know, this it's ranking history. You know, I'm gonna be remembering history, and it's like I can't put it into words. You know, it's not only me, but they're gonna remember the whole team. You know, from the defense to the bench. From the goalie, you know, the save that he gave and stuff. So I mean, I don't know. It's like we're engraved in history now, and the best feeling in the world. If your championship team has to have big expectations, you know. Not really. This wasn't really a dream, but a goal. And you know, we did our job. So I don't know what to say. You know.
Man, this is way better than imagined. But now we had a goal at the beginning of the season, and we knew we had the team to make a run. It was just a matter of coming together, play as a team, and then finish the job. And you know, we played a pretty good game today. I felt like we dominated most of the game, and we just, you know, we were really close to breaking that game open with another goal. I think it would have broken open, but you know, they never really, you know, had many opportunities. You know, we had a few right at the beginning of the game, but I think if we put one of those, you know, I think, you know, we would have scored 2 or 3 after. We talk to the boys about the history, and we tell them what a great tradition this school has. And you know, I've been reminding them, hey, we only have 5 CIF titles, and you know, there's a lot of people that care about San G, and you know, about the history of San G. So I told them at halftime, hey, let's go make our history now. And they responded. We played well. So yeah, it feels great to be the first boys soccer team that gets a CIF title for the school. Very special. You know, it's still in my board in my classroom. We had a goal to win CIF from day one, and you know, we didn't have all of our players at the beginning, and we lost 2 out of our first 4 games. But once we had a full team, we only lost once. We only lost once, and you know, maybe it was a good loss. It kind of brought us back to live, and it gave us a little bit more energy. But yeah, from day one, we knew we had the talent. We knew we had the team. You know, being in Division 6, we knew we had a real good shot at winning it.
So congratulations to the Spartans on a historic season. And when we come back here on Sports Weekly on IEMG, we'll hit the hardwood as the SBVC men's basketball team is headed back to the Elite 8. We'll see if they can win a state title this season. We'll be right back here on Sports Weekly on IEMG.